So going back to your thing, what was it? Yeah,
like,
why would you care? It's the past.
Like, why would you care? Like, what does it add to your
So
thinking, like about a person?
when it comes to body count,
Yeah, like you ask it, and what, like she said, I don't know, 30, or she said 50, or she said 5. Like, what?
I would be more. Yeah, it's pretty
you?
simple. It's pretty simple. I would be more attracted to her if it was lower, and
But
I'd
why?
be less attracted to her if it was higher.
Why? It's like it's.
Let me ask you a
so,
question.
It's so like for me, like you go through a lot of phases in your life. I think.
Sure.
So like there's a phase where you're like more going around, looking up or whatever, or
Yeah.
there's a phase where you don't want to do it. Like it's just normal. So
Human development, kind of.
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
care,
But
like, you
so, oh, go ahead.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. Like I feel like it doesn't add anything to the relation. So
What do you mean it doesn't add anything to the
like
relationship?
if I meet you and I know that thing, it doesn't add anything. Like it doesn't add something.
It doesn't
like, to
change
the-
anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, or even like
So
I
are
don't
you?
want to
Are
know.
you?
I
So,
don't want to know. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
It's your thing.
Sure.
I mean,
Well, are you saying that you are who you are, and like if you meet this individual, whether they have a body count of 5 or of 50, it doesn't actually. I mean, they are who they are. It's not going to change who they are as a
yeah,
person.
like it's not an important thing. I don't.
For you.
Feel, yeah. For
Well, you
me,
don't care.
for me.
So just to be clear, well,
Yeah,
I'll
that's for me.
explore that, and we'll have the back and forth. But so if a guy told you that he had slept with, well, let's get a split going on this, if we can. Sorry, guys, one sec. So if a guy told you that he had slept with 1,000 women before you, not a problem for you?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I mean 1,000. I mean you're extreming. Like, you're putting in the
Sure, I
Like,
am.
too much.
But you agree that there
But
is a point.
I'm talking
you're
about
you're
the
agreeing.
normal. Like
Oh, so normal.
no, like 1,000. It's. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not talking about the extreme numbers. I'm talking about.
But if it
like a
doesn't
normal-
matter at all, then wouldn't it also not matter if it's 100? Is
No,
100
I don't-
extreme?
100
But is
is
100
fine.
extreme?
No. It would have like I don't
Okay,
care.
so
I
you're
don't wanna
fine-
know. I
you're
don't want to know at all. Like,
Why
can be
why
whatever.
don't you want to know?
Hold up! Hold up! Hold up!
Because I
Would it
think
bother-
it's
would it
private.
bother you?
No, because I think it's like a private thing. It's your thing. And it doesn't like. It's not conversation, like an important conversation. It's not something add me
Well,
something.
you don't care
know?
about it.
Yeah, me. I'm talking about.
But you do kind of care about it because when I give you the extreme example, you do kind of care about it.
No,
So 1,000 body count for the guy, don't care?
no, I don't care.
You wouldn't care.
No.
So here, let
Silence! Silence!
me frame the question differently. You find out the guy you're interested in has slept with 3 other women that week. Is that a problem?
Yeah, maybe.
But
So like no, it depends. Like it depends.
It depends.
Of what I want. Like,
What do you
if I
want?
want to stay with him, or if I want to just hook up with him. So like.
well,
If I'm
honestly,
using him, if I use
both
him,
of
I don't
these.
even.
I mean, even if you, I feel like in both, even if you just wanted to fuck once, or if you wanted a relationship,
Yeah, but you
both
never
of these
know.
are kind of terrible
Yeah,
because
but
this
you
man.
never know. Like if you hook up with someone, you don't know what he's.
They might
like,
lie.
he's-
They
They
might
might
lie.
lie. They might.
But
don't
they could
say-
also
like,
tell you the
You
truth.
don't talk about that.
But they could also tell you the truth,
Yeah.
which is what you would hope for, right?
Yeah.
Right. But so let's assume, ignoring this component of, well, they could lie, let's assume that you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's assume that they're forthcoming and they tell you the truth. Would you feel comfortable sleeping with a man
No.
if he fucked a girl an hour before
No.
you? Why not? Is it gross?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how men feel, that gross feeling, that's how men feel in general about women's promiscuity.
Bam!
But so
Because-
but if you do it like because I with my ex-boyfriend we talk about that and
But
his
why-
number was lower
But-
than mine and he got like all the relationship was about that thing like oh no you slept with that you had
So
this
it
body
matters
count.
to him.
Yeah
Yeah.
and it was like that's just like a ego thing because my number was higher than yours, and like so basic, like so how do you say, like masculine thing, like
It was like an
masculine.
ego. He was
Ego thing, like,
machismo type thing.
machismo.
He couldn't handle it.
So
It's not about he couldn't
because
handle
like,
it.
if you stay with someone, like with a girl that
Hail and well met. Lol Paladins donated $100.02.
That is
Brian,
true.
you are forgetting that a man who has slept with 3 other women
It is
this same
different.
week makes him more desirable to women. Go back to the bi analogy because that gives her the ick.
That is a fair
Why?
point
No,
because there
why?
is a differential here between men and women. So, like, a man who's capable of sleeping with a lot of women, even if you as a woman have like an aversity to promiscuity in men, like you will at least acknowledge that men who are capable of sleeping with a lot of women, they typically are going to be more attractive.
Come on in here, boys, so I can give you some lunchtime love.
nah, I disagree in total. But yeah,
Whereas women, that doesn't make you more attractive, your ability to like sleep with a lot of dudes.
I don't think so.
You, wait,
I mean,
you
I
you don't think so as
because-
in you agree or you disagree?
No, I disagree. Like it's the same. It's totally the same.
Wait, so do you think that it's just as easy for men and women to get sex?
No, it's so much easier for a woman
For women to get
Yeah.
sex? Right. So then it's more impressive.
because they
for men.
decide.
Yeah,
like,
women
at
are the
end.
deciders. Yeah.
Most of the time.
Most of the time,
Not
yeah.
always, but like.
Yeah.
But I
And
don't
so-
think that you get some points because you hook up with.
Well,
three,
the
like-
difference is like, for example, so let's say if guys were looking at an attractive girl,
Hmm.
but they knew that she had just slept with like 3 men, like most men are going to be
Yeah, me
really
too.
turned off
no,
by
but,
that.
But me too.
Sure, but there's a bit of a difference here. So
Why?
I think women care far less than men do when it comes to body count. And you said you don't care, but you dated a guy who did care.
But I don't.
But
think
so
that's-
why?
But
But
I
you
don't
said.
think it's
But your
that's-
original.
That's good. Like
but-
I don't think that's normal.
But
Like, you
your-
should not be like this.
So what's the matter? I mean, you can't call nobody.
What should not be like this?
It should not be that.
You should not
that
care?
Girls. No, it should be like something that it's not on like different levels when you talk when you say.
Oh, I
like,
mean, I'm not
men
saying that male promiscuity is good. I'm just saying it's different.
English, dude. English.
Like, women don't seem to care that much about it. Some do.
So
I
but-
care.
Yeah,
but-
some do, and I
Sorry,
met.
you don't care?
I care.
You care. Okay.
I think it depends because I met guys that doesn't care, that don't care.
Yeah, some guys don't care.
So-
I've
They
literally
probably-
never been asked.
Truthfully, though,
I
I mean,
asked me.
if a guy does care and he's asking you about it,
It's for the ego.
Oh, damn! Dr. Fresh, wait a minute. I know you. Wait a minute.
no. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, the
totally,
point. The point.
totally
Hold on,
for
just
the
let me finish. So
Sorry.
the point I was trying to make here is that if a guy does ask you this question, it's actually kind of a green flag because he's vetting you for long-term commitment.
All right, girl, you look so good, you make me want to drink you up like a strawberry slurpee. Girl, can I get a slurp?
Missing it, baby.
Oh, did I dribble a little bit?
You dribbled a little bit.
Girl, you gonna have me dribble all night there. Go on, get on out of here so you make me come back to you down there. Have me dribbling in places I don't want to dribble. Wait a minute, girl, look at you. I'm sorry, Mr. Pooh, what do you do? How do you do, Mr. Watch out. Girl, you look so fine, you make a weak-eyed man go blind. I can't see nothing where you at. Look at both of them, girl, huh? Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you, girl?
What can I get for you, Miss Otis?
Nothing. Just don't come around me naked on payday. That's all, girl. Oh, what is gonna go broke messing with you, girl?
So if a guy just wants to fuck you, most guys won't care.
No,
They'll just
I've
like
been in a
whatever.
relationship without this question. put
Yeah.
in.
Okay,
I've never
sure,
found it to
but
matter
that's-
to relationship.
That's not
or
what I'm
just
arguing. So,
casual.
I do. Shit, I lost it.
Sir, the attitude is not going to speed things up any bit at all. I'm going to ask you to speak into the mouthpiece very clearly.
You said, getting back to your original point though, you said the past doesn't matter. So I do want to kind of get back to this. Like, why would you not date a guy who experimented with men? Let's say
No,
he's.
I'm talking. No, you're misunderstanding. Like,
No, but you
I'm
said the
talking
past
about,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, the past doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm testing your logic.
Talking about how many girls you hook up with, not talking about everything. Because if it's everything, the past doesn't matter. You can murder someone. No, it doesn't matter. Obviously, it does.
But I'm
matter.
trying to give you, so the reason I'm bringing up the like bisexual example is the way you might feel about like a guy who previously slept with men and like how it makes you feel. That's the way men feel when it comes to female
I don't
promiscuity.
think that represents every man though, because there's plenty of men
Yes,
that
I
don't
know.
do
I know.
that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of guys. I'm talking in general.
Well, anyway,
I honestly don't think in general guys care. I really don't. I think you have like a niched opinion and you have followers that follow your opinion, but there's a whole
No,
other
I'm
world out
prepared to
there.
say the majority of men care.
See, the problem is we live in a bubble. That's called the Matrix. The Matrix is YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all these social media spaces. So when people are repeating the same thing about men don't like women with body count, they're not talking about the majority. They're talking about the minority. Because outside this bubble, outside the social media matrix, a lot of men don't care about women's body count. That's why there's so many women getting ran through as the spaces are complaining about.
There's
not been
enough
my
men.
experience.
There's enough men who don't care
I think that-
because they're desperate for pussy.
No, I think
That-
it's the contrary. Like the people with a little bit of insecurities, they ask you how many guys, blah 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 blah.
Why is it insecure?
It's insecure because they're like, oh no, man, I'm going with a slut, I'm going with that, blah blah blah. If you like someone, like
Yeah, if you like somebody, you should.
if you're mature
if you-
enough,
if
like
you're
to
ma-
know that you had a life before with some.
Do you think
guys.
if you had a man, you'd want him to be a mature man, right?
Yeah,
Do you think that mature people set boundaries?
yeah.
And so do you think responsible people set boundaries?
Yeah.
So if a responsible and mature man sets a boundary, and the boundary is he doesn't want a woman who has more than X amount of sex partners, how could he be insecure?
It's totally up of him.
Well,
like,
how could that be insecurity if that's what your expectation is that he has boundaries?
Are you being garbage?
no, I'm. What can
Such
you?
a couple decades ago perspective, to be honest.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
that
I
too.
think
I
to
saw
me,
that.
I've had men ask me more like how many dads of my kids I have and things like that. To me, the modern man cares more about like what baggage do you have in your life that's going to affect me.
And the
So-
more men you've slept with, the more baggage
well,
you
not
tend to have.
necessarily because
Yes.
I mean, you don't necessarily
sleeping doesn't
take
matter.
baggage with you from every experience. You
Yeah.
have a lot of experiences are very positive. It was fun. It was
Desiree,
what it
how
was.
could it be insecure though to set boundaries?
I
No,
never
it's
said
not
that. I
about-
wasn't
that's
saying
not
that
about-
at
that's,
all.
like,
I was
totally
simply
a
making the
question
point that
that-
not every man
Well, then,
cares.
how would that be insecure? I don't understand. You
I don't
said it's
think that that's
insecure
a
for a
boundary.
man.
Like, if you don't want to like stay with someone, I mean,
It's a standard.
I think
I don't feel like it's a stand.
Yeah, but how
Whoa,
could, how
wait,
could
hold
it
on.
be?
Like that's
standard.
what I think. Like I don't
How is it
think-
not a standard? Here's my standard. I don't want to date a woman who's promiscuous or who has a
But it's
promiscuous
not
past.
Also, sir, have you heard about our Premium Plus World Service Gold Pack?
Why promiscuous? Like
Wait,
I don't know.
okay.
So
What is
And
promiscuous?
isn't there grace
Promiscuous
for,
sleeps
like-
with a lot of people.
Isn't
if
there
she has a high
grace
body
for
count.
how she was maybe
So
raised?
what's
So I suggest you watch your mouth and stop trying to act like you are better than everybody else before I put a ring around your damn eye.
in a
Nope.
different culture than
how,
you?
how many?
Nope.
How would she know not to sleep with
I
people?
don't need to give anybody grace. Women reject men all the time for a wide variety
but
of
I'm
reasons.
just saying, not every man is like
Y'all-
you. A
you
lot
don't
of
wanna-
men
you-
take
no,
the
stop,
context of a woman's
Stop.
life into
You don't want
consideration.
to date a guy because of his height, because of his money, because of X, Y, Z. But all of a sudden, when men say, "I don't want to date a woman because of this,"
that's fair.
I'm
all
not
of a
personally
sudden,
like that, but
all of
there
a sudden,
are some people
oh,
like
it's
that.
insecure, it's
I ask you
insecure,
something?
it's controlling.
Get out!
Trick or treat your ass up out of here. Let's go.
Look, Martin, look, it was a joke, man.
Well, then joke on out of here. Let's go out.